Good evening, I'm Shamika Neely. With 71% of Indiana's corn crop rated in poor condition, farmers are looking for whatever help they can get. Federal officials toured an Indiana farm today to survey the drought damage. WTIU's Joe Wren has the story.
A sprinkle or two of rain fell over the drought-stricken Johnson County farm of Merrill Kelsey on Thursday. Although welcomed, any relief now is little too late.
But it is stressful, and you're worried about, that you're going to be able to make it work out.
Kelsey's livelihood consists of 2,200 acres of wheat, hay, corn, and soybeans, and 500 head of dairy cows. Kelsey relieves his cattle from the heat with sprinklers and fans, but that's not an option for his crops. Lower yields may force him to buy extra feed.
The problem is that trucking's high now because of the fuel rates and the trucking and the availability is going to be, you got a lot of people looking for the last candy bar,
Indiana is ranked 5th nationally in corn production, giving the state the dubious distinction of being the worst hit by the drought. On his Indiana tour, USDA Undersecretary Michael Skuse says now that the Farm Bill has passed the Senate, he hopes it will pass the House to offer some immediate relief.
Our bankers would like to know what's in a bill, if they're going to make loans to our producers that have faced the losses that they're facing. We need a bill for all of those reasons, and it needs to be done fairly quickly.
In the meantime, while drought and temperature records break, all the farmers can do is wait and hope for a better season next year. For WTIU News, I'm Joe Wren.
The man convicted of 3 felony charges and counts last month following a fatal boating accident in June of 2010 will be sentenced on Friday.
Winston Wood could face a maximum sentence of 19 years in prison for leaving the scene of a crash which killed Susan Collier and her grandson Gage Pruitt. But Wood was never charged with their deaths, only the acts which led to them. Still, IU law professor Craig Bradley says it can be hard for juries to separate the technicalities of the charges from the fact that people died.
I think they in large part decide who they find believable, and I think the most damning evidence in this case was that the owner of the other boat called out to Wood to help, and he testified that Wood basically said he wasn't going to help, he was going to head for the dock.
Defense attorney Fred Vienna declined to comment other than to say he doesn't know what the judge will decide.